Today we are going to start chapter number 5, arithmetic progression. So first of all, you have to know what is the meaning of arithmetic progression. I write here sequence. I want to tell you the definition of sequence. A list of numbers arranged in a definite order according to some rule is called sequence. What I write here, a list of numbers means some numbers are there. They are going to arrange in a definite order according to some rule. If they are going to produce by some rule, then they are known as sequence. Okay. For example, I write here 2, 5, 8, 11. This is a sequence. This is a sequence, and 15, 13, 11, 9. This is also sequence. Which definite rule they follow? Now tell me which rule this sequence is going to follow. Adding a fixed number. This sequence is going to follow adding a fixed number 3. Adding a fixed number 3. See, what is the first number? First number is 2. When you are going to add 3 in the first number, this becomes 5. Now you are going to add 3 number in this, so this becomes 8. Now 8 plus 3 becomes 11. In the same way, this is going to produce next number will be 14, and so on. So this is a sequence because these numbers follow some definite rule. Which rule they follow? They are adding a fixed number by 3. Adding a fixed number by 3. Now see, next sequence I write here 15, 13, 11, and 9. Now which rule they follow? Which rule they follow? If you know the answer, then send me message in my chat box. If you know the answer, which? Okay. 2. What is the meaning of 2? Minus 2. Okay, now we are minus 2, Harman minus 2, Aditya Prasicha minus 2, subtraction. Yes, subtraction. You have to write subtracting. Subtracting a fixed number. Subtracting the fixed number. What is the difference between these two numbers? 2, 2. So subtracting the fixed number, which is 2. I want to subtract 2 from this. 15 minus 2, 13. 13 minus 2, 11. 11 minus 2, 9. 9 minus 2, 7. 7 9 minus 2, 5. In this way, this sequence is going to produce. Okay. So this is a sequence. Sequence of subtracting a fixed number 2 from the first one. This is the addition of fixed number 3. I want to add 3 number again and again. Okay. So this sequence is going to follow. Now I want to write one more sequence here. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and so on. Now, which rule this sequence follow? Who will tell which rule this sequence is going to follow? Who will tell? No, but I want to ask which rule this sequence is going to follow. Which rule this sequence is going to follow? This is my question. I want to ask from Vineet. Vineet is there. Vineet from 10th also. Vineet.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, beta. Which rule?
Sir, it will follow like it will go on like 16, 32, 64. Every digit will be multiplied by 2.
Okay, very good, very good. Multiplication. So this is going
yes,
to
sir.
Multiplication a fixed number by 2. A multiplication of fixed number by 2. Fixed number is 1. You are going to multiply fixed number by 2. This is going to 2. 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 2, 8. 8 into 2, 16. 16 into 2, 32. So this is the multiplication of fixed number by 2. This sequence is going to follow the rule subtraction of fixed number by 2. This sequence is going to follow the rule adding a fixed number by 3. Is it clear to all? Is it clear, beta? Okay. Now I want to explain the meaning of arithmetic progression. Okay. I want to tell you what is the meaning of arithmetic progression. This is the examples of sequence. Now I want to write here some examples of arithmetic progression. See, what is the definition of this arithmetic progression first? Arithmetic progression and arithmetic progression is a list of numbers. Again, some numbers are there. List of numbers in each successive term obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding number. We have to add, in this sequence, we are going to add a fixed number to the preceding one. If we add fixed number to the preceding number, then we go to the one sequence. And this sequence is known as arithmetic progression. And this fixed number is called common difference. And it is denoted by D. D stands for common difference. Okay? I want to repeat this definition again. An arithmetic progression is a list of numbers. It means some numbers list are there, in which each successive term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding one. If we are going to add in the preceding term fixed number and again, so this is going to produce an arithmetic progression. And the fixed number, which number we are going to add again and again in the preceding term, it is known as common difference. Okay? Or in other words, if any sequence having its common difference same, then it is also known as AP. Okay? In other words, if you say, if any sequence having its common difference same, if the common difference of any sequence is same, then it is also known as AP. So I am going to write here some sequence. I write here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. I write here 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on. I write here 2, 3, 5, 7, and so on. Okay? Now, this is the sequence of even number. This is the sequence of odd number. This is the sequence of prime number. These prime number, this is the sequence of prime number. This is the sequence of odd number. This is the sequence of even numbers. Now, I want to check which one is the going to represent AP. For AP, it is given if any sequence having its common difference same. I want to repeat it. If any sequence having its common difference same, then it is known as AP. Now we want to check the difference between all the sequence. Now, what is the difference between these two numbers? 4 minus 2 is 2. What is the difference between these two numbers? 6 minus 4 is 2. What is the difference between these two numbers? 8 minus 6 is 2. What is the difference between these two numbers? 10 minus 8 is 2. Since the common difference of all the terms of the given sequence is same, therefore it is an AP. So this sequence is going to represent AP. Okay? Now I want to check the difference of this AP. Sorry, this sequence. What is the difference between these two terms? 3 minus 1, again 2. 5 minus 3, again 2. 5 minus 7, again 2. And the common difference is same. If any sequence having its common difference same, then it is known as AP. So second sequence is also an AP. Now I want to check this. This is the sequence of odd numbers. I want to check the difference between these two sequences. This sequence. Now, what is the difference between first two numbers? 3 minus 2 is 1. What is the difference between these two numbers? 5 minus 3 is 2. What is the difference between these two numbers? 7 minus 5 is 2. Okay? Now, see, the common difference is not same. Here difference of first two number is 1. Here difference of next two number is 2 and 2. So, the common difference is not same. If any sequence, its common difference is not same, therefore it is not an AP. So, this sequence is not going to represent an AP. This is not an arithmetic progression. These two sequences is known as arithmetic progression because the difference between the given sequence is same. If any sequence having its common difference same, then it is known as AP. Okay? I hope it is clear now. If you have any doubt, better send me message. I want to repeat it. Send me message if it is clear. Okay, now I want to ask from some students. I want to ask from Bhushan. Bhushan is there. Bhushan, open your mic, beta.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Is it clear, beta?
Yes, sir, it is clear.
Okay, thank you. Now I want to ask from more students. I want to ask from Dev. Dev is there. Okay. Dev, open your mic, beta. Dev. Dev. Dev, tell me, is it clear? No response. Now I want to ask from Bhumika. Bhumika is there from 10th Blossom. Bhumika, open your mic, beta. Bhumika, open your mic, beta. Bhumika.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, beta. Is it clear?
Yes, sir, it is clear.
Okay, beta. Now I want to tell you some more. The general form of an AP. Okay. I want to tell you the general form of it. What is the general form of an AP? Okay. Now I write here general form of an AP. AP means arithmetic progression. I want to write in short. General form of an AP. Generally the first term. Generally the first term of an AP is known as A. Okay. Right here, generally. Generally the first term of an AP is known as A. A is the first term of an AP, and its common difference is denoted by D. Okay, D stand for common difference, and A is the first term of an AP in general. So I want to write the first term of AP. I write here first term of an AP is A. Okay. Now, what is the second term? What is the second term of AP? In the definition, we have to add a fixed number in the preceding term. Preceding term is A. I want to add the fixed number. What is the fixed number? Fixed number is D. So the second term become A plus D. Okay. Now, third term of an AP become, I want to add this common difference in the second term. Second term is A plus D. I want to add this common difference again to third term. So this become A plus 2D. Now in the same way, I want to write the fourth term of an AP. A plus 3, and so this is the general term of an AP. So this is going to represent by A1. A1 means first term of an AP. This is the A2. A2 means second term of AP. This is known as A3. A3 means third term of an AP. And in the same way, this is the fourth term of an AP. Okay. See, I write here A1 equal to A. Okay. And A2 equal to A plus B. See, A3 means third term. Third term become A plus 2D. In the same way, can I write its nth term? Nth term means last term of an AP. See, I want to follow one rule here. This A can be written as 1 0 minus 0. 0 into D. 0 into something is 0. Okay, 0 into something is 0, then we are going to add 0 into A. So this is going to represent A. So A can be written as A plus 0D. Now I'm going to write this. See, here it is written 1 means A plus 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 means 2 is written, 2 minus 1 is D. Or you can write here 1 minus 1 written. 1 minus 1 into D. 1 minus 1 is also 0. I write here A plus 3 minus 1 into D. In the same way, I want to follow this rule. In the same way, nth term can be written as A plus n minus 1 into D. So nth term of NAP becomes A plus n minus 1 into D. I want to explain again. See, as you know, this is the general term of NAP. A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, A plus 4D in the same way. This is known as general term of NAP. As you know, this is the first term. First term can be written as A1. This is the second term of NAP, A2. This is the third term of NAP, A3. This is the fourth term of NAP, A4. So A1 is equal to A, A2 is become A plus D, and A3 is equal to A plus 2D. In the same way, you can write A4 equal to A plus 3D. Okay? In the same way, and I told you the last term of NAP is known as nth term. I want to find the nth term. I want to follow some rule here. See here. This A can be written as A plus, what I write here, 1. 1 minus 1 means 0. 0 into D. 0 into D is 0 and A plus 0 is A. So this A can be written as A plus 1 minus 1 into D. Because 1 is written here. I want to subtract 1 from this number. So this can be written as 1 minus 1 into D. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 into something is 0. So this is going to represent A. Okay? In the same way, I write here A2. A2 is equal to A plus 1D. A plus 1D, I want to subtract 1 from this term. So I write A plus 2 minus 1 into D. A plus 2 minus 1 into D means 2 minus 1 is 1. So this becomes A plus 1D. A3 can be written as A plus 2D and 2D can be written as 3 minus 1. Because 3 is written, I want to subtract 1 from this number. 3 minus 3. A plus 3 minus 1 to D can be written as A plus 2D and this is equal to A3. In the same way, A4 is given A plus 3D and this can be written as A plus 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 into D. If 4 is written, so I write here 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1, 3. 3 minus 1, 2. 2 minus 1, 1. 1 minus 1, 0. Okay? In the same way, I want to write its nth term. If nth term is going to find, so how we find the value of nth term? First term is, on the all the sequence, first term is A. After that, positive sign is there. If 2 is here, it can be written as 2 minus 1. If 3 is there, it can be written as 3 minus 1. If 4 is there, it can be written 4 minus 1. If n is there, then it can be written as n minus 1 into D. This is the nth term of an AP. Okay? In this way, if we can find the value of mth term also. So mth term can be written as A plus m minus 1 into D. Okay? In the same way, pth term of AP can be written as A plus p minus 1 into D. This is the pth term of an AP, this is the mth term of an AP, this is the nth term of AP. By using the general term of an AP. This is the general term of an AP. Okay? I hope it is clear to all. Okay, Bhushan sending message clear, sir. Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay, clear. Okay, students. Now I'm going to start my post exercise 5.1. Okay. Now open your books. Open your books. I want to start exercise 5.1. Now the nth term of NAP is A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay. And the first term of AP is known as A. Common difference means difference between two consecutive sequence of the sequence is known as common difference. if any sequence having its common difference same, then it is known as AP. And if the common difference is not same, then it is not an AP. Okay. Now I want to start exercise 5.1. I'm going to solve its first question. Question number 1. See what is given in the question. In which of the following situation does the list of number involving make an arithmetic progression, and why? I want to repeat this. In which of the following situations? Some situations are there, beta. Does the list of number involving make an arithmetic progression? We are going to convert the given situation in the numerical form. In the numerical form, if the numerical form is going to represent common difference same, then it is known as AP, otherwise it is not going to represent AP. Okay, and we have to give the reason also why it is an AP. Okay, I want to solve first question. First part, see what is given in this question. A taxi fare after each kilometer, when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer. So write here fare. Taxi fare for first kilometer is rupees 50. It is given. Taxi fare for each kilometer when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and 8 kilometer for the additional kilometer. Rupees 8 for additional kilometer. What is the meaning of additional kilometer? So one person is going to take taxi for first 1 kilometer. If he is going 1 kilometer by taxi, he is going to pay rupees 50 for the first kilometer. And the taxi fare for first 2 kilometers. Now I want to check the fare of taxi for first 2 kilometers. For first kilometer, it is going to pay 50 rupees. After additional per kilometer, he is going to pay rupees 8. So I want to add 8 in this the previous one. For the first kilometer, if anyone is going with for taxi, for first kilometer, he is going to pay rupees 50. Okay. And it is given in this question rupees 8 for additional kilometer. After first kilometer, how many kilometers are there? Per kilometer is charged by rupees 8. Okay. I write here taxi fare for first 2 kilometers. I written here, right here, first 2 kilometers. First 2 kilometers means for first kilometer he is going to pay rupees 50. For the additional second kilometer, he is going to pay rupees 8. Because it is given additional kilometer, he is going to pay rupees 8. So 15 plus 8 become 23. Now I write here taxi fare for first 3 kilometers. First 2 kilometers fare is rupees 23. First 2 kilometers fare is rupees 23. For the additional kilometer, he is going to rupees pay 8 again. So this becomes 31 rupees. Okay. For first 3 kilometers, he is going to pay rupees 31. In the same way, taxi fare for first 4 kilometers. For first 3 kilometers, he is going to pay rupees 31. Now he is going to additional kilometer, 1 kilometer extra. For extra kilometer, he is going to pay rupees 8 again. So for 4 kilometers, he is going to pay rupees 39. Now I got my sequence. I want to write the sequence here. For first kilometer, 15 rupees. For second kilometer, 23 kilometer, 3 rupees. For 3 kilometer, 31 rupees. For 4 kilometer, he is going to pay 39 in the same way. So this is going to be a sequence. Now I want to check either this sequence is AP or not. How we check either this sequence is AP or not? If the common difference of the given sequence is same, then it is going to represent an AP. If the common difference between these given sequence is not same, then it is not going to represent AP. Okay. I want to check the difference between these two. As you know, common difference can be written as D. So I want to check the D between first two numbers. So as you know, this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the third term, and this is the fourth term. This AP having 4 terms. Now I want to check the difference between all the 4 terms. Okay, if the difference between all the 4 terms is going to say, then it is this sequence become AP. Okay. Now I want to check the difference between first two numbers. For first two numbers, I write here A2 minus A1. So A2 is 23, A1 is 50. So this become 8. Now I want to check the difference between next two numbers. Next two numbers is this. I will check A3 minus A2. So I write here A3 minus A2. What is A3? A3 is 21. What is A2? 23. I write here 23. Again, difference become 8. I want to check difference between next two numbers. Next two numbers are these. This is fourth term and this is third term. So write here D. D means common difference between these two numbers. A4 minus A3. What is A4? 39. 39 minus 31, again 8. Now see, common difference is same. Since the common difference is same, therefore given sequence is going to represent AP. So you have to write here since the common difference of given sequence is same, therefore it is an AP. So this is going to represent arithmetic progression. This is the answer of first part. I hope it is clear to all. It's very simple. If you have any doubt, send me a message. Beta. I'm going to repeat it again. If anyone having doubt in this, then send me a message. Okay, no doubt. Arun send message. No doubt. Okay, beta. Now I want to solve one more part from this. Okay. I want to solve one more part from this. I want to solve its third part. Now read the statement of third part. I want to leave two parts for your practice. I want to leave its second and fourth part for you. Okay. I want to solve the odd part of all the questions. Now I want to solve its third part. Read the statement of its third part better. Question number 2, I want to leave for you. Second part of this question, I want to leave for you. Try it. Now I want to solve third part. What is the third part? See. The cost of digging a well after every meter of digging, when its cost is rupees 150 for first meter, is raised by rupees 50 for subsequent meter. So you have to write here. Now, the cost of digging a well for first meter is rupees 150. For first meter, it is going to pay rupees 150. Okay, now I write here cost of digging a well for first 2 meter. I want to dig the well 2 meter. So this is the well. We have to construct a well. This is 1 meter. This is going to represent 2 meter. This is going to represent 3 meter, and this is going to represent 4 meter. If we dig the well up to this, the cost of digging the first meter is rupees 150. For the digging up to second meter, additional charge is given rupees 50. Additional cost per meter is rupees 50. Okay, if we dig extra 1 meter, we are going to pay rupees 50 for extra additional kilometer. Now I want to check the cost of first 2 meter. Cost of first 2 meter become, for first meter he is going to pay rupees 150. For the extra meter he is going to pay rupees 50. So total he is going to pay rupees 200. For first 2 meter he is going to pay rupees 200, and in the same way for the first 3 meter. For first 3 meter means for first 2 meter already paid rupees 200. We have to add this extra cost for per meter in the 2 meter cost. So total become 250. So the cost for 3 meter is become 250, and the cost of first 4 meter become 250 plus 50 equal to 300. Okay. Now the sequence become For first meter, 150. For second meter, 200. For third meter, 250. And for the fourth meter cost is going to rupees 300. In the same way, the extra cost is there. Now I want to check either that this sequence is going to represent AP or not. So I want to check the difference between all the given terms. As you know, this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the third term, and this is the fourth term. I want to check the difference between all the four terms. If the difference between all the four terms is going to remain same, then it is become AP. Otherwise, it is not an AP. So write here D. I want to check difference between these two numbers. So write here A2 minus A1. So what is A2? A2 is 200. 200 minus 150 become 50. Okay. Now I want to check the difference between next two numbers. Next two number is third and second term. So write here A3 minus A2. A3 is 250 and A2 is 200. So difference between these two numbers become again 50. Now I want to check the difference between next two numbers. Next two numbers are fourth and third term. So right here, fourth term minus third term. So what is fourth term? 300. What is third term? 250. Again, difference of all the terms is same. So you have to write here, since the difference of the given sequence is same, therefore it is going to represent an AP. Okay. If any sequence not having its common difference same, then it is not an AP. But in this case, the common difference is same. So this sequence is going to represent an arithmetic progression. This is the answer of third part of first question. Okay. I hope it is clear to all. If you have any doubt, better send me a message. Otherwise, I will solve second question of this exercise. Okay. Clear. Harman sent message clear. Okay. Now I want to solve its second part. Read the second question. What is given? It's very simple question. Read the statement. What is given? I think first and common difference is given. We have to write some more sequence of the given AP. Read the statement of the second question. What is given and what is required in this question? Check second question better. I want to solve question number second. Write first four terms of an AP. This is the question. We have to write first four terms on AP. When the first term A is given and the common difference is also given, I want to solve its first part. Now in this question, first term A is given and its common difference B is also given. We have to write the first four terms. Okay, this is the question. I want to solve this. See, as you know, the first term of an AP is A1. The second term of an AP is A2. The third term of an AP is A3. And the fourth term of AP is 4. We have to find first four terms of an AP. Okay. A1 is known as A. Okay. How we find the value of A2? Value of A2 is A plus 1D. A3 means A plus 2D. A4 means A plus 3D. Okay. First term is known as A. Means no difference between A1 and A. A is given, so first term become 10. First term of AP become 10. After that, I'm going to check the second term. How we find the second term? We are going to add the common difference in the preceding term. This is the definition of AP. If we add the common difference towards the preceding term, then we will get the next value. So I'm going to add this D in the preceding term. In A, I'm going to add D, and I'm going to add this D in A. So this is going to represent second term. So second term become, what is A? 10. What is D? 1 into 10. So this is going to be 10 plus 10 equal to 20. So the second term become 20. Now I want to check third term. Now I want to add D, this common difference in the preceding term. Preceding term is this one, and I want to add this D in the preceding term. A plus B plus D. This become A plus 2D. So this is going to represent third term. So third term can be written as A plus 2D. So what is A? A is 10. Who is here? What is the value of D? Value of D is 10. Right here 10. So 10 plus 20 become 30. This is the third term of an AP. I want to find its fourth term. What is A? A is given 10. 3. What is D? D is given 10. Right here 10. So 10 plus 30 is equal to 40. So the first four terms of the AP is 10, 20, 30, 40 and so on. This is the answer of first part of second question. I hope it is clear to all because it's very simple. Okay, beta. If anyone having doubt in this question, send me message. I want to repeat this question again. Otherwise, I want to solve its next part. Next part, I want to solve its third part, beta. Clear, beta? Okay, clear. Okay, beta. Now I want to solve, no doubt, Gunvi. Okay, beta, thank you, Gunvi. Okay, it's very easy. Yes, I know it's very easy. Now I want to solve its third part, beta. See, I am going to solve this the third part. Again, first term and the common difference is given, and we have to find its fourth term. Okay,